Hey everybody, Boy, Weensy. We're doing something a little bit different this time around, obviously, is we're like sitting here and it's like set up on a tripod and everything. It was Leah's idea to do questions, like a Q&A session to each other. We took a couple of questions off of Facebook and we stole a bunch of them off the internet. And we just thought it would be kind of neat to ask each other questions and look back at this video a couple years from now, but also share whatever questions and answers that we had with everybody that we love on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and all the other places. All of them. Okay. You should start, babe.
Okay. One of the questions we got from a friend, how do you take a shower while having a toddler?
That's you.
Right. Well, could be you. You have a toddler too.
Right, but I take a shower when everyone's asleep and then I go to work.
So I don't, unless he's unconscious. Like, it will not happen unless he is 100% asleep.
I got a couple off of Facebook too. I will answer those two. Question from Mary was, what's your 5 or 10 year plan? We talked about this one a little bit before we started shooting. Leah said that she doesn't really have one.
I don't have goals or plans.
I have one for the family, so I think this is more of a family answer. The crazy thing is that I'll be 33.
You're so old.
I'll be 33 in 5 years. Oh man, I'd like to have 2 kids by then.
Oh, 5 years, yeah, yeah, okay.
Probably almost 7. So we'll have 2 kids by then, definitely. I'd like to have more rental properties, and I'd like to just have a lot.
And here I am with no goals or anything.
Well,
like, I always think when people say like, what's your goals, or what are your goals, or what's your plan, or whatever the question was, I always think of like work. For some reason, and like you could have goals in like personal. As a person.
There's personal and professional. 10 years from now, okay, I'll be almost 40. I'll be 38 in 10 years. I'd love to really be at the top of my game in my career. I'd love to be a manager or like a VP of something. Like I'd like to be closer to the C-suite, I would say, professionally. And then personally, in 10 years, I'd love to know what my gift is. If that's not like a super broad, like I'm doing this whole vlog thing now because I love watching, like I like watching other people create stuff, and I feel like I can do that. Yeah, that's about it. I just like to be able to know like what I was meant to do by then.
Definitely, me too. Because I obviously don't have, what was it, business goals or professional?
Personal and professional.
I have personal goals for sure.
Which are?
But they've kind of been all over the place. Trying to figure out my mental health is definitely, like, I want answers. And we're getting there. Would you say we're getting there?
Oh yeah, definitely making strides.
Just hormones and everything being off balance, blah, blah, blah. That's number one for sure, because if that's all put together, everything else will fall into place.
Do you feel like if you figure out your hormones and stuff that like you'll be like, why do you think it's going to fall into place? Because is it just because you think that once you don't have to worry about that, you'll be able to try other things, or have you been suppressing other things because you're trying to fix yourself?
Well, for example, I would love to go to school, graduate college, do something with that, but my mental health is stopping me from doing that. Like anxiety was the biggest thing when I was in school, and I literally could not be in a classroom without focusing on worrying. And I think a lot of people deal with that, but I just couldn't do school, and it was really, really sad for me. So hopefully, maybe in about 10 years I could go back to school once I get it all figured out. Maybe my brain will settle down. I don't know. But I'd like to figure out that and go from there, and then everything will fall into place, hopefully.
Man, we're really starting off deep. So we're gonna get into more playful questions in a second. The only other question I had that I'll answer from Facebook that I've actually gotten a lot from just people at work and Jamie earlier was asking like what the goal is, but I've gotten what's the goal for the vlog, and a week ago today, I posted my first one back because I did shoot a couple vlogs. I shot a week's worth back in March when I had a vacation. We gave it a shot. Now I'm still working. I still work a 8 to 5 job, but I still come home and I make a video, and I'm pushing myself to do that. In the first vlog, what I said that my goal was is to be more comfortable in front of the camera, and that is definitely growing little by little. Like the first day, I wouldn't even press record in front of Leigha at all. I would just kind of do it on my own.
Well, for some reason, there's a difference between holding it and this. This isn't weird.
On the tripod.
This isn't weird. I don't know why.
To me, it's the same. I just don't like. I don't like the lens. I don't like it being on. But I'm like way more comfortable. I just get that last little, I don't know if it happens to you or anybody else, but I get that last little bit of like baby panic attack right before I press record, but then I warm back up to it. Once that's done and settled and I feel like I could be myself in front of the camera, the goal for the vlog is really to test myself and to try something new. I touched on this a little bit earlier, but I can't watch YouTube or watch Instagram or watch whatever social media video platform you want to talk about and not think I could do that. And then I am a professional at thinking I can do that and then never ever doing anything about it. I think about it too much. Like I follow social media stuff so closely, and I follow technology so closely, and I watch. I have a drone. I like know all about all the new GoPros, like I would be a creator, but I never created anything. And so it was just kind of like a, you know what, screw it sort of deal. That I'm just gonna force myself to put out daily content for, I don't know how long. Maybe I'll do 20, maybe I'll do 100, maybe I'll never stop. But I just wanna force myself out of my comfort zone, and I also wanna I wanna hustle. I wanna wake up and go to work and do that, and I don't wanna stop when I get home. But I also don't want to leave my family behind. So I think this is a perfect mix of what I'm trying to do. All right, I think we started off way too deep. So let's get into more fun questions. Have you ever pooped your pants?
I have not. I have never pooped my pants.
As an adult, you've never.
As an adult, never pooped.
Okay.
Question for you: what's your least favorite household chore?
Oh God. It used to be laundry, and now I'm okay with it because I could just pull it over the TV and watch TV and fold laundry. I would definitely say loading the dishwasher. I don't even mind unloading it. I hate loading it. My turn. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Ooh. I would like to be able to read minds. I think it would really help me overthinking about what people think or what people...
You think it would calm you down if you knew what people were thinking? I feel like it would be the exact opposite.
No, I think it'd give me a peace of mind because, okay, they think this. I mean, not that I care what people think. I'm not one who cares about that deeply. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I just want to be able to fly.
I just want to read people's minds.
I think it'd be sick to be able to fly.
Where would you fly?
To work. Can you imagine?
Would you fly like a plane, or just would you
Oh no, straight ahead,
like
Superman.
Peter Pan?
No, Peter Pan. No, I wouldn't. Superman.
Oh my God.
No, but just straight shot.
Why is that so funny?
Oh my God.
Okay, question for you.
All right.
If you could donate $1 million to a cause, what would it be?
I don't know if there's a cause for it, but I would put computers or iPads or something in low-income areas. What song would you sing for your American Idol audition?
Paranoid by Post Malone. Can you picture that?
That would be so good.
If you were stuck on an island and you had to bring only 3 books and 3 people, who would it be?
I would probably bring at least one of my Tim Ferriss books, just because they're so big. Actually, I'd honestly bring both of them because that would be a lot of reading, and then just one of my other business books that I haven't even started because I have 10 that I haven't opened the book yet.
So 3 people.
3 people. I mean, Do you want me to include you and Bub?
3 people.
All right, so I guess you and Bub, because like.
Would you though?
If I was, well, like, here's the question: am I doing it like because like, oh, I need to just hang out there until like we get picked up in a week, or is it like this is for survival mode? Because if it was survival, I would leave you and Bub behind. Like you'd be last on my list.
Either one.
I would bring Josh Henry just because it would be a party. We just like we would make the best of it. I would bring Steve Irwin back from the dead.
Oh my gosh.
And I'd probably bring my dad, honestly.
Yeah, your dad's very useful.
Because he just wouldn't.
Anything and everything.
Yeah, he would just work on something.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, like he would just be working on something, and then I would just kind of hang out. Steve would keep us, like, all the animals away. My dad would build the way out, and we and Josh would just probably drink and wait until something happened. What's your favorite smell?
Baby. Do you have more fun ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your favorite Vine video? Not the first one that comes to mind. Your favorite. Because there are a lot that like.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's.
Is that real? That's
real?
my favorite.
Yeah.
Every time.
I like Space Jam Babyhead. The guy that's got his baby on his shoulders with
Come on, Inslee.
Yeah, with a button-up shirt, and he's got the basketball and he's bouncing.
Yeah, that one's funny.
So
You laughed really hard at that
Oh
one.
my god. What is your guilty pleasure?
Oreos.
I knew that was gonna be an answer.
Oh, it's bad. I'm not even gonna talk about how many Oreos I could eat in one day. I'm not even gonna go there.
The limit does not exist.
When we finally get a night out to ourselves, where is the ideal place we'd like to go?
Hooters.
Hooters.
Hooters, easy.
100% Hooters. What do we see Asher doing when he grows up career-wise?
Music. Something in music.
Definitely music. What is your favorite thing about Alex, and what is Alex's favorite thing about you?
Who wants to go first?
You go first. I know, it's so hard to think about.
No, it's actually, so I have a not highly used answer for this question, because somebody at work actually asked me today what my favorite thing about you was. My favorite thing about you is you're so hard to impress. Reason being
is that good or bad?
It's both, but when I, like, you hate stand-up comedy, like you hate stand-up comedy, when I make you laugh so hard you could piss yourself, like that makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
Like it's really, you're tough to crack. And so it makes me feel accomplished when I do that. And I feel like I do it a lot, so I feel like I'm like a perfect fit for you.
I think my favorite thing about you is like, this is stupid actually, and I think I would hope that every wife thinks about this, about their husband. He's like a good person. Like, you're a really good, nice person. Shut up.
So sweet. Ow! God.
Just really, really kind. Like, if you don't know Alex, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're missing out.
Who? It's your boy Weezy.
Alex, this question is for you.
Okay.
What's the best part about being a father and the worst part about being a father?
The best part about being a father is having a mini-me. Like, he's awesome. He is so fun.
Yeah.
He's so fun. Like, he's the best. I love hanging out with him. Even when he's fussy, it's easy. I wouldn't say it's easy, but I also wouldn't say it's hard.
It's
so,
just
like,
challenging.
It's like challenging to work with, but it's like you're a dad. Like, it just happens. Like, you expect it. When he's not being fussy, it's a dream. The worst part about being a father is the way that we've set up our life so that you can stay at home and I work. Is that's what I have to do. So like I would love to spend more time with him and hang out and stuff, but like I can't. Like I have to travel for work. Okay, what's the best and worst thing about being a mom?
I think the worst part about being a mom, I wouldn't say there's a worst part, but the most challenging part for sure would be every week is so different as far as his moods and attitude, and like same goes for me. I feel like a lot of the times I can't keep up with his moods and how he wants. I never know what he wants. So as a mom, I feel like it is my job to calm him down, figure out what he wants, and I feel like an absolute failure when he's just so fussy and he's crying. It's rare when that happens, but when he does, I don't know what to do, and I just want to go upstairs and cry because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The best part about being a mom would be feeling that love that everybody talks about as a mom. Some of you may know that I didn't feel that for the first 8 months of his life, and I finally am feeling it, and it's literally the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Like that love that you moms out there know exactly what I'm talking about, but that's definitely the best part.
Do you like my fuzzy face, or do you want to shave it off?
I like the look of it.
You don't like the touch of it?
I like the look of it. Like when you kiss me, these poke my lip and it hurts so bad.
But I look like a rapist when I just shaved it off. Like it looks so bad. So you just deal with it.
Okay.
I look like I'm gonna rape people.
This is so fun.
You like it?
Yeah, this is really fun.
Do you drink coffee together in the morning? Nope. I make my coffee and I drink it on the way to work. I don't even so I don't even see anyone in the house conscious while I'm getting ready.
Asher and I sleep till 7 or 8.
Yeah,
so Alex is long gone.
I leave at like 6.
And even on the weekends,
I still wake up.
We drink our coffee with like 1 or 2 hours difference because we have a toddler.
How old were you when you first met? You were 17.
Yeah, I was 17. I was a baby.
And I was 20. We've been married. How long have you been married? So we've been married for 3 years.
3.5 years. May, June, July, August.
Yep.
Yeah.
Close enough. 3.5 to call it. Do you have any tattoos? Well, for both of us. So yeah, I have a cross and roses on my arm, and I have a smiley face on my armpit. Wait, can they see it?
So do we want to talk about how this one happened?
Josh got drunk. I got drunk. Josh had a tattoo gun. That's how it happened.
What does this one mean?
What does it mean? The whole family has this cross on them. So it's just more of like a family seal.
What's it say?
I guess. It says, "And if my God is with me, whom then shall I fear?" Which is my favorite worship song, or a favorite line from a worship song. And then the roses, I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. I've always loved the look of roses as a tattoo on people, and my dad always grew roses in our front yard, so I just wanted to add just like a little bit extra.
I just have this one. Just says Asher, and that's not cursive. In pretty writing. Funny story about this tattoo. I got a necklace when Asher was what? Oh no, I was pregnant. I was probably 16 weeks pregnant. I went on Etsy and bought a necklace with his name. And then time goes on and I got this tattoo and I was looking at this and I said, this writing looks really familiar. And I looked at the necklace in the mirror and I said, this is the exact same writing.
Yeah,
what are the chances of that?
Exact same font. Okay, I think we've done like at least 30, 40 minutes, and we're gonna have to do a lot of editing. So, do you want to call it quits? We need to. Do you want to do it again now?
Yeah, we'll do this again, and I hope that we get some feedback through on this one because
it's gonna be a long video.
Yeah.
So we'll see how.
Bear with us.
Okay, bye.
Bye.